Hello Corkies, welcome to our fall beer competition. We got 6 beers we're going to be ranking and we're going to be reviewing head to head, so stay tuned.
Head to head. Multiple.
Yeah, he's just here to drink.
Yep.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Cork and Java, your go-to place for wine and coffee, reviews, and how-tos. If that's interesting to you and you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button below so you're notified when future videos come out. So, we got a special video for you today.
It's not wine or coffee.
Nope, it's beer, and it's fall beer, and we're going to be rating 6 different fall beers that we carefully selected.
Very carefully.
Yep, very carefully. So, what's our first beer?
First beer here is Oktoberfest by Center of the Universe Brewing out of Ashland, Virginia.
All right.
So,
I believe this one's actually a lager. Is that correct?
yes. According to the website, it is a lager. Do a small pour here. All right.
So first color, it's a
Super
nice
gold.
golden, and it's clear, probably filtered. A little bit of grassy notes. And,
A little honey or sweetness there.
yeah, let's give it a try. Very, very malty for a lager, I'm gonna say.
Has a very honey-like finish to it. It's lightly seasoned, I would say, or lightly spiced, you could say.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot more complex than most lagers that you get. So, but it's still really nice and refreshing.
This is delicious.
And like you said, that honey really comes through. It kind of lingers a little bit.
Yeah,
in the
that's
aftertaste.
my favorite part.
Yep. So yeah, that's a very solid lager.
Good opener there.
Yeah, you ready to rate this one?
I like it a lot. I'm gonna give it a 90.
I was gonna give it 89.
Perfect.
Awesome. 89.5. We got a new first place beer, of course, since it's the first one we tried. So what do we got up next? I believe it's another Oktoberfest.
Number 2 contender is Oktoberfest from Erdinger. Correct us if we're wrong on that. I'm not really sure which way to say it. It says it's a Hefeweizen style Oktoberfest.
Yes. All right. So, wheat beer, Weiss beer.
Weiss. It says Weiss beer.
Yeah.
We would say.
All right. It's a little bit lighter than the last one, but you know it's cloudy, so it's probably unfiltered.
Very cloudy, very bubbly. Not a lot on the nose.
Yeah, pretty flat on the nose. It's hard to pick really anything up.
So we have to taste it.
Yeah, let's taste it.
And a little flat on the palate.
Not much to this one. I'm surprised. I mean, you get kind of that characteristic little bit of clove, little bit of banana that you would from a Hefeweizen, but it's not overpowering like some of them are. It's pretty smooth and refreshing for a Hefeweizen, I gotta say. But, you know, due to lack of complexity, I want to see a little bit more complexity with my fall beers. We're getting kind of a little bit cooler weather.
Into that season where you can get away with a heavy layered beer.
Yeah, so, man, you poured me a lot.
Oh, sorry. As a fan of Hefeweizens, I think this one falls a little flat. It doesn't have a lot of the strong characteristics I like to see in a Hefeweizen.
So, what are you going to give this one? What will you score it?
Give it a 73.
Wow, I'm going to give it an 83.
Maybe it's because I'm a fan of the style, so I wanted a little something more.
So that's an average of a 78. So,
all right.
Second place, the lager takes the Oktoberfest title.
Now moving into a classic fall style, we have a Best Brown Ale by Bell's out of Comstock, Michigan. I've had some Bell's beers before. Remember them being pretty daggone good.
It's probably an English style. Here is what I would guess.
Does it say on the back?
Yeah, what's it say?
This offers a smooth, toasty fall seasonal beer that offers hints of cocoa and caramel.
Well, we'll see about that.
With the help of American hops, the malty body has depth to stand up to cooler weather without being heavy. A perfect pairing for the changing of seasons, which, being in October, is the time of year that it is.
Yeah, it's changing of seasons. Don't go too heavy. That's good. Ooh. Nice. We're getting some
super
brown.
dark. Well, not super dark, but nice brown.
Yeah. Nice brown, bronzish.
Like black tea kind of.
Yeah. Black tea. That's a good descriptor. Ooh.
Nutty, caramely.
I was gonna say nutty, and definitely it's got some of that chocolate characteristics.
Yeah, like the roasted malt scent.
I'm getting a pretty heavy chocolate.
Yeah, a lot of cocoa. They weren't kidding.
They didn't add any of that, did they?
Not that I could tell.
Okay.
Let's taste it and see.
Ooh. So it's the malt hits you right away, but then the aftertaste, you get a little bit of that hops.
Yeah, I was gonna say
balance it out.
There's more hops than I was expecting.
So I kind of like that combination. Like a lot of times you get just a malt bomb where it's like super sweet and thick and syrupy, and you don't get anything to balance it out. And this one, you get some nice hops at the end.
Yep, it's definitely a malty up front. Breaks up with the hop.
Yeah, I could see this.
It was.
All the way through fall and even into winter. This would be a good one.
I'd say it's a well-balanced beer.
Very good one. How do you rate this?
I'm gonna give it an 85.
87. So
86 average.
yes.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
All right, what we got up next? 3 down, 3 to go.
All right, we got Harvest Vermont Maple Brown Ale from Long Trail Brewing Company out of, you guessed it, Vermont.
So what style is this again?
This is, it says here, a touch of Vermont maple syrup complements toffee and caramel notes, derived from the complex malt profile of this traditional harvest season release.
Okay, so they didn't tell us, did they?
Brown ale.
Just a brown ale?
I mean, yeah.
All right. Almost identical to the color of the last one. Very.
I'd say it's a little darker,
Yeah.
but very similar.
Woo.
I get a lot of, I would say, coffee.
I was gonna say like maple syrup. You know,
Sweet coffee.
coffee, maple syrup mixed together with some pancakes, and that's this one. All right.
There's a lot of syrup. But it's good.
I get a lot of nuttiness on this one, even more than the last.
But it's not a heavy.
It's got less malt than the last one.
Yeah, it's more of a brighter roasted sweetness to it.
Yeah. And this one also, even more than the last one, has that lingering hops to it.
To me, it's a smoother transition between the two. I don't know if I picked up on that.
Here, try it again. You'll hit the hops will hit you.
Back in the throat.
Yep. Man.
That's really good.
Yeah, I like that one. What do you rate that one?
Let's see, I gave that one an 85. So I'm going to give that one an 89.
88. 88.5. Oh. I'm agreeing with this so far.
This is good.
Yeah.
All right, now we're moving into a little bit of the unusual category.
Oh.
We have Rosemary's Baby. It says ale brewed with pumpkin and spices, aged in rum barrels with vanilla beans.
Yeah, we gotta have something pumpkin.
Something, of course.
And we've had all the regular pumpkin ales, and none of them are really to tell
They're
mom
hit and
about.
miss.
But we thought we'd go a little bit unique with this one. But we wanted to definitely have pumpkin in there since it's fall. Ooh.
I get rum barrel.
I definitely get some like bourbon characteristics, but I also get the pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks.
The pumpkin and rum barrel descriptors were not a lie.
Right,
Let's
try
taste it. Oh, it's like walking into Bed Bath & Beyond in fall time.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Potpourri.
Yankee Candle like fall pumpkin flavor. Right
Not as much rum vanilla as I was hoping.
No.
It's almost all.
It's the pumpkin flavor in it
Spice.
though is good. They went a little bit over the top, I think, with the spices.
Yeah, it's just
In my
it's really
opinion.
heavily spiced.
It's it's kind of like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
In a rum barrel.
It has its place. It's not quite as warm as I was hoping. That's just me.
Definitely more unique than your standard pumpkin ale, though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin ales, but this one's not bad.
yeah, I don't know if I could drink a whole 6-pack of this,
No.
but, you know, having one,
Mhm.
and if you have, like, a create your own 6-pack,
Yeah.
definitely worth picking up at least one of these. So, yeah, what do you give this one?
I'm gonna give it, I think, 82.
80. So it's an
All right.
81.
I think that puts
Yep.
it here. Poor guy.
Yeah, this one just keeps going back and back, and I don't know if this next one is really going to...
The next one is gonna be our Ode to Winter.
I'm excited about this one. This is
The
like
bomb
late,
of
this
the
is the
group.
late fall right here.
Southern Tier Crème Brûlée, which I know Southern Tier is also known for making some pretty killer stouts. So this here is an Imperial Milk Stout, a dessert beer brewed with vanilla beans.
I love milk stout. It's one of my favorite
Yes.
styles of beer. So
Very excited.
yeah.
I expect this one to sit pretty heavy.
Yep. I think it is classified as a dessert beer too. We'll see how sweet it is.
That's what it says on the bottle. Alright, then Crème Brûlée by Southern Tier. Straight opaque on the color.
All right, it's a black hole.
Yep.
All right. Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
It's like if you go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a Boston cream donut and open it up and just put your nose straight in it. That's
I think if you ever purchase a bag of vanilla flavored coffee and just sniff it, that's what this does for me.
oh my gosh! Yeah, this is so vanilla and sweet. Like I'm excited though.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
I would say the alcohol helps balance the sweetness.
It does, but I was gonna say there's some notes in here that I don't think mix too well with what I was getting on the nose. I get a little bit of bitterness, I think,
It's a little dry.
from the hops. Yeah, I was expecting it to be sweeter.
Mm-hmm. Like the aftertaste kind of dries out my mouth a little bit.
I don't know. After a second sip, I think it.
You gotta give your
feels a little
palate
better.
time to adjust.
Yeah. I think my palate just needed to adjust a little bit. It's almost too much.
Yeah. It's definitely, you can tell it's an imperial stout, emphasizing the alcohol there.
Yeah, it's kind
The
of like
vanilla's clear. It's good, but it seems like it's very sweet, and then for me, just kind of then goes right into being a bit of a dry, bitter,
yeah.
a rough transition.
I'm trying to explain how it feels. Like when you first put it in your mouth, it's like taking whipped cream and just like shoving it in your mouth, and then like after that, it's like following it up with I don't know something bitter, some hops.
Like
I don't
some
know.
hops or burnt black tea.
Yeah,
maybe.
but overall, it's just really heavy.
And I would
too.
love a candle that smells like this, which I know they make.
Oh yeah. I mean, the smell is it's really good.
I would
I
not
don't
drink
know
a whole
if the
bottle of that.
I don't know if the taste really, I could say is as good as the bouquet is, but.
No, the nose is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a beer you want to share with friends.
Yeah, I mean it's a good beer. It'll be good. Also a little bit warmed up too.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't have to be.
A lot of stouts are like that. A lot of
Yeah.
these brown ales as well.
Doesn't have to be in the straight out of the refrigerator for you to enjoy it. It can be cellar temperature.
Mhm.
Anyway, what do you rate this one?
I think I'm gonna put it. I don't remember my numbers, but I want to put it here.
I don't know.
But what would I rate it?
Just rate it out of 100.
I'm gonna give it an 85.
I was gonna give it an 83. It's an
84. I think that puts it around there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our fall showdown.
Yeah. To recap,
We definitely clearly have a winner, a Center of the Universe Oktoberfest. Highly recommend picking up this Delicious, light, easy to drink.
Final score was
89.5.
89.5.
Now we have in second place the Long Trail Vermont Maple Brown with a score of 88.5.
Yeah, very good fall beer.
Very good. And then following semi-closely behind, we have the Best Brown Ale, brewed in Michigan from Bell's Brewing.
Very good job there.
With a score of 86.
All right.
And now we have our Crème Brûlée from Southern Tier. Super cool smelling nose on it.
Yep.
The taste is one to share with friends.
Yep.
We give that one an 84.
Cool.
And now we have Rosemary's Baby, a fun pumpkin beer. But pumpkin beers, as often, are polarizing, and this one's no different. And we gave that one a 81.
81.
And then finally, we have the Erdinger Hefeweizen Oktoberfest with a final score of 78.
Still, all solid choices, and if you notice, it's an Oktoberfest sandwich with creme brulee right in the middle there. But anyway.
So let us know what your favorite fall beer is.
Yeah,
Leave a
comment below.
And if you think we're just blatantly wrong with any of these, feel free to let us know as well. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, we got a Facebook group online. It's Cork and Java on Facebook. It's a great group where we talk about basically what we're drinking and different stuff with coffee, wine, beer, even bourbon, different stuff. It's a great place, and join the community there on Facebook. We also got a Twitter that's @CorkJava. And a Pinterest account where you can follow some of our boards there, and that's pinterest.com/corkandjava. And until next time, bottoms up.